Nicole, and thank you for watching another episode of Talk It Out Tuesday. On this Tuesday, we are going to be talking about living your adventure, whatever that is. We are just into 2021, and everybody has resolutions already or intentions, which I talked about on a few episodes ago. But on today, I want to talk about living out those intentions, living out those resolutions, and living intentionally. So I shared a few weeks ago an adventure I had. I went skiing. In 2018, I went to Park City, Utah, and I said that I wanted to learn how to ski. I saw little kids skiing, and I was a little hesitant at first. I was just trying to figure out what was going on and how everything worked. I'm from Miami, so I'm not really used to snow or anything like that. But I was just enjoying being out there in the snow. But seeing these children skiing and just having fun, falling and getting right back up, I said, the next time I go, I'm going to learn how to ski. So fast forward to 2021, I went back to Park City um, this past January, and I said, I'm going to ski. So I got me a ski instructor and I learned how to ski. And one of the things that the instructor said to me on the break that really resonated with me was live your adventure. So my ski instructor, Danny, I share a picture of him at the end. Danny has traveled the country just doing whatever he loved. He quit his job as a realtor, moved to Colorado, and started teaching skiing. Once everything shut down during the pandemic, he packed all of his stuff, brought him a Sprinter van, built the van out on YouTube, and he just travels around doing whatever, base jumping, teaching skiing, just living life in his van. And just the carefreeness that he had, just the joy and excitement that he had, I mean, it just really stuck with me. And it made me realize that so often we don't live our adventure. We're so afraid of what other people have to say and what other people might think or how it might offend someone because we're not living the life that they want for us to live. But living your adventure is doing whatever it is you want to do. And one of the things that Danny said if his life or a task or job don't line up with 5 things, he isn't doing it. And one of those things was just traveling, enjoying life, and kind of giving him the freedom to do whatever it is that he was passionate about. And that's something that I've started to do as well. I've realized through prayer that the things that need to align in my life are balance, joy, peace, freedom, and passion. So those are the 5 things that I need to align in my life to just get me to that next level, to get me to where I need to be. But in living my adventure and living your adventure, just think of the things that you may have always wanted to do. Just think of the places where you have always wanted to go. What about that business that you always wanted to open that you said you're going to open in 2021? When I started doing this, Ground Zero Business Consulting has been something that I was supposed to do years ago. There was a pastor who told me at one point when I first opened Elegant Occasions Event Center, he said that you are going to be in the forefront talking to people about business and that people are going to come to you to get business advice. And at the time, I laughed it off because I'm thinking, I don't know a lot about business. I'm just starting my business and I don't know what I'm doing, first of all. So the fact that people are going to come and ask me for assistance, I just wasn't buying it. So fast forward to 2020 with the Corona pandemic, Ground Zero Business was birthed, and I'm doing exactly what he told me to do. And for me, this is an adventure. I love doing it. It's always new, doing these interviews, talking to you all. This is something that I really enjoy. And this is something that aligns with those 5 things that I mentioned. And for me, this adventure of starting a business consulting, I don't have a business degree or anything like that. I've taken business classes while pursuing my master's degree, but I don't have a business degree. I have a business degree in life and experience the things that I've learned. And that's something that I am trying to bring to everyone. But through this adventure, I've learned more about myself. I've learned that I know more than I think I know, and I can do more than I think I can do. And even with skiing, it's the same thing in life. You are going to fall, because I did fall one time. And one of the things I asked the instructor was, when I fall, how do I get up? Because I needed to know how to get up, because I'm not going to stay there. How do I get up? And that's something that we have to understand when we're living our adventure. You might fall, you might fail, but the thing is that you're living your adventure. I've talked about celebrating failure. It's the same thing. Celebrating where you are, celebrating the fact that you took time to take that step, to figure out what that adventure is. If it's skydiving, figure it out. Do it. Start with indoor skydiving. If you want to learn how to speak Spanish, do it. It's never too late. Just do it. And again, you have to be intentional, whatever it is you're doing. Intentional, whether it's skiing, intentional, whether it's learning how to skate, learning how to ride a bike, whatever that adventure is, I invite you to just do it for 2021. Do it for yourself. Don't worry about who's watching. Don't worry about how it's going to come across on Facebook or anything like that. Just do it. And you know you are doing it when you're outside of your comfort zone, when you have to rely on other people to get you to that next level, to push you out into that next step. Okay. I had to rely on Danny, my ski instructor, to help me to navigate the slopes. Okay. To figure out, okay, which way do I turn? How do I turn? And when I was turning and skiing, he was right there behind me. So I had comfort in knowing that I had somebody watching over me, and somebody that was there with me on every turn and every way that I went. He was right there to give me instruction. He was right there to tell me what I was doing wrong. Now, you might not have a ski instructor, but you might have someone who you can confide in. You might have a mentor. For me, that's God. He's telling me, okay, Mina, you're doing this right. You're doing this wrong. Go this way, go that way. But throughout all of that, I know that he is right there with me. And that's why I'm not afraid. That's why I wasn't afraid to ski, because I knew Danny was right there behind me. He was right there with me. If I fell, he was going to tell me how I needed to get up and what I needed to do right to correct the situation. So going into this year, just take it one day at a time. One day at a time, one activity at a time, one bite at a time. 5 months ago, I started my whole vegan journey. Now, that's an adventure in itself, but I'm living my adventure through being a vegan. Okay. Everybody knows I love bacon, I love to eat. But this whole journey is something that I've been wanting to do. But again, I never did, because I was afraid, oh, I was going to miss out on something. What would people think? But you know what? I don't care what people think. I'm living my best life, my best vegan life, um, in 2021. But again, I take it one day at a time. I take it one meal at a time. There's people who I talk to that have been vegan for a while that give me advice on what to do, what to eat, what to cook. The thing is, you can't be afraid to try. So whatever it is that you're hesitant to try, I ask you to just go ahead, step out and do it, and live your adventure for yourself for 2021. Don't worry about what other people think. Don't worry about who's watching, okay? With these broadcasts, it might be one person watching, but guess what? I'm still going to live my adventure and talk to you all on every Tuesday on Talk It Out Tuesday, because that's something that I love to do. So I just want to thank you guys as always for watching. I am very, very just happy and excited and grateful to be on this platform, which I started in March of 2020. And here we are in 2021, and we are still going. So thank you for living my adventure with me. Thank you for watching another episode of Talk It Out Tuesday. And whatever you do, just make sure it aligns with who you are, your passion, and what you want to do in life. So I am Mina Nicole, and thank you for watching another episode of Talk It Out Tuesday. And I will see you on next Tuesday. Bye.